Hi, everybody, and welcome to Mego Museum's Mint Off Card. I'm Brian, and this is going to be kind of a different episode. It's a bit gonzo because, truth be told, I was working on a different episode of Mint Off Card when this box arrived, and the focus changed. I needed to get this out the door because of some situations that are happening. So I'm very happy to be doing this, but we won't have our silly montage this episode, and for that I do apologize, but it will come back. So what this is part of something Migo and Walmart are throwing together for this month, actually, called Happy New Fear. And we've been talking about this all week. Migo's been teasing reveals of some of the exclusive items. It's basically an end cap of horror-related toys and other memorabilia, I'm sure. I think other companies are involved. I'm not positive, but the one that we're most interested in is Migo. And they did this last year in a smaller scale, and it was a big hit. So they're bringing it back. And I think it's awesome because this is the time of year where you want something like this. This is January, February. Everyone gets the blues. This is a nice thing to look forward to. It's going out across 1,200 stores in the United States. That's about just over 20% of all Walmarts in the United States from my guesstimates. And they are working towards getting it online. I hope they do. And I've also heard that they're working on Canada. That would be wonderful, but I don't have any updates on that right now. But what I want to do is open this up, and I don't know what's in here. Migos was generous enough to send me some review stuff, and what happened was, when it arrived, apparently this stuff is already hitting stores, and people I know already have these toys. So now it's a little bit of catch-up to talk about this stuff. So let's unbox this, shall we? Oh, neat. Oh, wow. Okay, so they've sent me a variety of things. I hope everyone can see this. And let's go through everything. And I'm going to take some of this stuff out of the box because this is Mint Off Card and show you. Well, the first thing we've got is Slim from the Killer Klowns from Outer Space. I'll do some close-ups and add them in after. That's really, really cool. He is in a window box. This figure will be coming out carded as well, but these window boxes are something Walmart requested. And they do very much remind me of Migo window boxes from the 70s. And take a look at that. Oh, that's not going to work. Okay. The next one up is the Toxic Avenger, and I think a lot of people have been looking forward to the Toxic Avenger, pardon my reach, and this is really cool. He comes in a little box. And like I said, I'm going to do a little montage after. This one is the black and white Creature from the Black Lagoon. Creature is an evergreen seller for Migo, and it's nice. You kind of knew this was coming. The black and white version is something that's been popular for years, ever since I think Sideshow started doing it. And this really works. Yeah, I like that a lot. The Invisible Man. This is a new figure. I don't think it's come out on the card yet. And this box is pretty sweet. Oh, I like that a lot. And I think this is a black and white version of the Invisible Man. So that's kind of awesome, too. I'm not sure if that's intentional or what, but this is one I honestly don't remember Migo saying they were doing, and that is the Nun. I know something special about this figure, and when I take it out of the box, I will show you what I mean. Finally, in the boxed figures, they sent me the Mole People. This is a color version of the Mole People. That's kind of cool. The Mole People, of course, is a Universal Monsters film. It's from the 50s. It's got John Agar and Hugh Beaumont and Alfred Napier from Batman in there, and I like the Mole People too because they were also on Mystery Science Theater, and this is great. This is really, really great. So, but this isn't the only thing that's in here. They've also sent me a sample of one of their 2-packs. Migo is going to be doing a series of 2-packs, and I've seen them all, and there's stuff like Chucky and the Bride of Chucky, the Flocked Wolfman, and the Flocked Fly, for those that missed it. And there is a Young Frankenstein set out there as well with the doctor and the creature in tuxedos. It looks smashing. But then, this is the one I'm really glad they sent me, and that is the Hammer 2-pack. Now, these are previously released figures. I mean, I already have this guy, and I do have this guy, but I don't have him with the candlesticks, so that's awesome. And the other nice thing about the Mego 2-pack sets is you get this gold coin. Kind of reminds me more of the Kenner Power of the Force, but I like the little add-on of a Mego coin like that. That's awesome. And let's see the back of the box. Okay, so it's just basically a generic box that they put 2 different figures in, but I think that's great. That really looks nice. And if they were only going to send me one set, this is the one, and I absolutely love the classic Mego logo on this. But let's take these figures out of the box, and let me show you what I can. Hang tight. So I'm a bit overwhelmed by all this goodness in one shot, and I was not expecting to get this many figures. But I'll give you my initial thoughts. I think they're all pretty great figures. I really like all of them. However, 3 probably stick out as my total favorites, and that would be the Invisible Man, which is just a really sharp looking figure. Like, it's just, the outfit, the head sculpt. I like the clear hands. That's a nice little addition. I've always kind of had a thing for that sort of when they do either glow in the dark or clear figures. So yeah, this just knocks it out of the park. And adding it in the little window box is so fun. I'm really happy with this one. The other one I really like, and it's probably also because it is a figure I haven't seen before, and that is the Mole People. It's important that, one of the things that really struck me is how nice the box was. And of course, they're actually using the movie poster on the box, and that's probably why I like it so much. I love that movie poster art, and it didn't originally strike me as like what's going on there, and now when I think about it, it's really great. Tyler Ham did a really nice job sculpting the head and hands. Just really looks like the character. It's a perfect, simple Mego. Of course, their outfits are basically just supposed to be like peasant outfits, so this is absolutely perfect in that regard. And I really like the colors. Yeah, this guy's absolutely one of my favorites thus far. I know it's early in the year, but damn, I like this guy. And my third favorite, it is a surprise to me, and that is the Toxic Avenger. I'm certainly familiar with the films. I've seen enough of them. I've met the Trauma crew a few times, and I admire it. But I'm not really like what I would consider a rabid fan of the film series. But the figure is just great. I mean, they really that head sculpt is amazing, and I've got to say this character translates to the Mego format really well. In terms of the outfit, because he is kind of wearing a ridiculous outfit that is, I believe, a stretchy leotard with a ballerina skirt. And I really like the detail on the mop. Like Migo really did a nice job. The end of it is glowing. It looks like it glows, and yeah, it's a really great figure. The box pops. Well done. This one won me over, and that's a strange thing. But there's no real dud in the bunch. The creature looks amazing in black and white. If you're into that sort of thing, it's not totally my thing, but I do admit that it kind of rocks. And I want to talk a little bit about the Nun. I have never seen a Nun movie. I don't know even when they came out. But the idea that you can take her habit off, swap her head around, well, that's a really nice feature. Like that is going that extra mile for a little bit of creativity, and well done. I hope we see more of that in the future. I'm really liking where Migo's going. And the final figure in this series, the Killer Clown, is really fantastic too. They've really, I've looked at the character. I've seen that film a few times, and I know it's highly popular. It's got a cult following, and this is a nice figure. This is a well-done figure. They've got the right amount of detail. The head sculpt really works. This is a solid lineup. And, of course, I didn't take the Hammer figures out of the package. I've already done that. You can find the episodes on my channel. But I'm loving this two-pack idea. This is just great. And I think it's a fun thing. As I mentioned, these are rolling out right now. People are already buying these. And I want to throw out a suggestion, and that is help your brothers and sisters out. There's going to be people in certain towns that don't have Walmarts that have this, or their Walmart won't get it, or who knows, or they miss out and the scalper buys them. It'd be great if everybody could find somebody, one person, in their Mego groups, be it Facebook or on the boards, and just help one person out, pay it forward, because I see lots of arguing and complaining, and I've done my fair share of it too, but it'd just be really cool if we could all just, take this moment and go, hey, who needs a creature? That would be awesome. And I hope it gets done. And I wish I lived in the States, because I would do it. But, right now Canada's not getting them, and that help a Canadian brother out, I guess, not me. I also want to mention that I do not need all this stuff. I will be giving some of it away on my channel. You can look at the community pages. That's where subscribers go. And I'll be running a contest this weekend for one of the figures. And I'll probably give away about half of these to some lucky folks. And hopefully they're folks that don't have a Walmart in their town participating in that. That's all for this week. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I'm sorry it's a little rushed. And if you're new to this, I hope you'll consider liking and subscribing. This is what I love to talk about and do. Until next time, be well, take care of yourselves, and talk toys, not others. Buy what you like. Cheers.